Hello everyone. Well, hello, my two subscribers. What are the other two doing? Honestly, can never trust your friends. But anyway, today I have a very exciting for me and unhinged for you video. I am slightly racing against time because the sun's about to set and I kind of want to film this today because I don't know, I just want to do. And my friend M, hi M, told me that my chapter 2 binder was severely lacking the one element that defined chapter 2 so far. And no, it's not their amazing talent individually or their creative differences or artistic styles, although all of that's great too. But I feel like the one defining factor of chapter 2, regardless of what Tay says, is that they're naked. So clearly my binder was doing a terrible job of displaying that aspect of it. So I've been thinking for the past week, and yesterday I came across this video that was talking about incorporating something into their binders in a very creative way, and I saw that and I had to do it. Had to do it to them. I have spent way too much money on this joke, which is probably only funny to me, but I have figured out a way to incorporate naked or slightly naked Bangtan into my binder in a way that I find aesthetically pleasing. Some of these are probably better than others, and you have to understand that this was mostly a DIY other than what I've handed over to FedEx, which was out of my hands. But yeah, what I'm talking about is, let's see, who do we start with? Transparent binder pages that will indicate different sections of the binder. You can't really see this very well. Am I prepared for this? Let's see. There we go. There we go. It's not amazing quality because, I had to work with the quality that I had with these pictures, but yeah. So there is a YouTuber who does amazing binder updates, setups, etc. videos called Fun Times with EK, and they uploaded a video yesterday talking through how to create transparent pages with images that you like. And I felt inspired, and I thought this is a great way to incorporate chapter 2 into my binder without being completely shameless about it. So yeah, we're gonna work with what we have, and this requires tools and money that I should not have spent, but I did anyway. Let me actually start off with Taste because FedEx screwed up, so I have an extra copy of his. Let me pull that up really quick. I will link their video so that you can take a look at it. Oh, that's flipped, but that's the image that I picked for Tay. So that you too can do unhinged things like me. Okay, you're going to require a couple things for this. One is, I am not doing this in order. One is a hole puncher, which I did not have, which I acquired. The other is this cutter to be able to cut off the excess parts of this image that you do not need. I will be using that in a second. But first, because my binder is an A5 binder, I am using the Prism Platinum sheets as my guide for how big these needs to be. So let me actually double check that FedEx printed it correctly. So this is how big it should be, and yeah, I think that fits very well. Maybe slightly bigger than this, but that should be fine. So now that we've confirmed that the size is correct, let's go ahead and punch a hole through this first, because this is an A5 hole punch. This is an adjustable hole punch, so you will need to get one if you're going to do this, or if you already have one, you may need and see, the reason I'm doing this with this picture is they gave me one duplicate, so I had to get that fixed, but they also dinged this when I went back, so I'm gonna try it with this and see how it goes before, you know, doing this for real. So let me put this in. There we go. The holes are not actually on the transparent part of this. Now, let's see how this cuts. While I do this, I feel like I am uploading videos every time something sad happens in the Tanny world, because I am dealing with that by 1, spending money, and 2, DIYing, because why not? Because I can't do the other DYING ink. So we're gonna do this instead. Okay, you line this image up to this line as best as you can, and then you cut it. See, this didn't cut, so I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, this edge really didn't want to cut, but okay, that part's done. Then we flip it over. We do the same thing on this edge, if I can. I'm not doing a half bad job at this. This is the test strip, so hopefully I can repeat this with my actual separators. But there we have it, the actual divider. I wish this didn't have the white part, but I think the pages need to have this in order to... Oh, it comes off! How nice! Never mind. The fun discoveries you have along the way. I wanted this to be transparent because these are transparent, so I wanted to make sure that, you know, it wasn't showing through. So that's great. There you go. That's what it's gonna look like. I'm not gonna use this because it's kind of dinged up, but let's do this with the actual sheets. Let me hole punch all of them first. I will talk through the images and then we can use this for cutting. Okay, I think you've already seen the spoiler for Yoongi. This is the image that I'm gonna use for him. Let me make sure I'm actually in the frame. There you go. This is obviously not too many naked pictures of Yoongi going around, but this is one of my favorites that he has posted in chapter 2. And surprisingly, he was one of the first members to go naked. So, you know, I thought it was only right that his chapter 2 era be represented by this picture. Also, I cut off the shoulder part of it because you can't really see the tattoo anyway, but otherwise, if you could even see the hint of it, I would have kept that and just moved him over, but you really can't, so I think this is fine. Anyway, I was saying that I started on this endeavor today because I was sad about the fact that they did a live together. That's the last live for this era, I suppose, before they come back. For Hobie, I've chosen this picture. There is one where it's like a shoulder length one where you can kind of see his face a little bit better, but I thought he would appreciate me being aesthetic over picking the one where he looks most naked. Also, he's practically there anyway, so, you know. I also just really love this look on him, so, you know, aesthetic choices. And one day when he comes back and posts more naked pictures, we can switch it up. That's the great thing about owning a binder that's your own. You can do whatever the hell you want with it at whatever time you want. Okay, let's see. All right, that one's done. And then next up is Namjoon. Look at me not doing this in any particular order. For him, there is the gym picture, but I wasn't too keen on using that one just because he's wearing these like shorts and it's not, like I said, not the most aesthetically pleasing one. And the idea of that image being flipped over to go to indigo didn't really sit that well with me. So we chose this one instead. He looks naughty. He's similar to Hobie, 94 liners, kind of naked. So yeah. Anyway, I was contemplating between this and that one white image in his photofolio, but I just really love the look in his eyes here. There's something very mischievous and teasing and seductive about it, which, you know, I think defines chapter 2 very well. Next up, let's go for Jin. I mean, there is no way I could have used any other picture other than this. It had to be this one, right? You can see the 7 kind of. And he really started off this chapter, if you think about it, by posting this picture, so leading the way like he always did. So I had to use it. Maybe you can comment and tell me which pictures you would have used or you want to use if you're setting up your own binders. Because, you know, this is a very personal choice. Not everyone has to go for the same one. And then for Jimin, this is the one that I decided to go with. I did change the color to be black and white because the Maknae line photos are going to be black and white. And I just thought it suited this picture better. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, let me know what pictures you would choose if you were setting up the binder for yourself or creating these dividers for your own binder. I would love to know. Is this centered sometimes? I feel like I'm screwing it up. No, we're fine. False alarm. Okay, let's do the other Tay one. And when they come back and we start chapter 3, I'm going to be ready for this to get so much worse, and we'll create another set just for that binder. And this is the junk picture I chose because gender. And I just think this represents chapter 2 like no other picture does. Calvin Klein, naked, long hair, gender. So, you know. All right, now let's move on to cutting. I feel like I should be playing some music or something. Maybe. Let's bring something up. What can we play? I don't want to get copyright claims though, so maybe I won't play anything. That's sad. Don't want to start. Let's start with something else. I'm scared, even though I have done a test. Let's start with this one because I just think I can see the line better because there are colors. Can I see the line better because there are colors? Or am I making this up? Sure, that looks good enough. It's hard to talk and do this because I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up. But yeah, anyway, I was saying earlier that I was sad that, I was super surprised that we got a group live in general, because I thought one or two of them would do like a live by themselves, but not a group live. So I was pleasantly surprised by that. But I was also sad because this is probably the last group live we're gonna get for a while now. Maybe once Jin and Hobie come back, they'll do a live together at some point, but you know, this one just reminded me what it is about them being a group that I love. It was chaotic, it was fun, it was heartwarming at times, it was, I don't know, just feel good. It made me feel good even though I was feeling sad, so I'm gonna miss that for the next year and a half. But 2025 June, no one's stopping me. I will fight all of you for those tickets whenever they go on tour. I don't care if you're all friends right now. It's every man and woman for themselves when they come back. No mercy. Yoongi, why are you so hard to line up? I can't see your corners. Namjoon would make some joke about him having turned the sharp corners of Yoongi into rounded edges. Or something. I don't know. I just miss them. I miss him. He got me so used to him this year. I wasn't prepared for any of it. And then he left me in a lurch for 2 years. Can you believe? This man sits in the back of my phone. I went to visit my friend last month and she was like, that's not who I expected to be at the back of your phone. And I said, me fucking too. So that's how that's going. You know, you live and you learn. Which is why I don't think I'll have time today to make binder updates other than this. But you will be getting some exciting updates for the binders. Maybe this weekend. I'll try to film it this weekend. I can tell the sun is already setting, so if the light is changing, I am sorry. I'm fighting against time, like I said. I'm trying to get this done quickly, but you know, wow, I just trailed off because this one's very hard to see actually. I was saying that we all have to work, so couldn't do it before now. Hopefully that edge looked fine, because this image doesn't have the sharpest background for me to be able to cut, like to line it up for the edge. Hobie, why are you being my problem child? You are usually so nice to me. I will link the supplies that I am using in the description if anyone wants to do this, but I will also be linking the original video where the instructions for these are so that you can watch it and get all the necessary information, because it was explained so well that even I could do it. Why does the sun set so early these days? It's honestly depressing. I like winter because it's cozy, but I really dislike how quickly the sun sets in these months. Oh, that didn't work as I was expecting it to. It really doesn't do that great a job if it's like a tiny piece that you need to cut. Okay, there we go. And then we have 2 more. Yeah, let's do 10 next. Yeah, did you guys watch the live yesterday? Did you cry? Because I almost did. Also, I hadn't realized, because I don't really pay attention to it that much if it's not coming from the company or one of the members, but Tay said something about like people being worried about where he's going, so I looked it up, and he's doing special forces apparently. Not the member I thought would be doing that, so that's interesting. But not Jungkook being like, I want to do it too, damn it. But you know, because of his tattoos, he can't serve in all the units of the military apparently, which is a very weird rule. But all I wish for them is that they go and come back happy and healthy in themselves. Speaking of, if Hobie comes back to me, not the same giggly, bubbly sunshine, ooh, there's gonna be hell to pay. I will not accept You're My Hope, I'm Your Hope, J-Hope being anything but happy and cheerful. Like, what the hell? What were they talking about? Him being cool or whatever. He can be cool and also laugh and smile and just be his, I don't know, loud self. Don't take that away from me. He's my emotional support sunshine. He's Yoongi's emotional support sunshine. I can't believe Yoongi has to deal with both Outlook and Hobie not being his battery at the same time. What cruel fate is this for him and me? That's the other idea I keep like thinking about and chuckling to myself. The idea of Yoongi having to deal with Outlook and emails and like corporate talk is just very amusing to me. I'd like to compare notes. I wonder if he had to deal with VLOOKUPs yet. Or God forbid, having to link emails together in Outlook. I wonder if he's the passive-aggressive as previously discussed type, or he will just simply not reply. You know, leave your thoughts below. But anyway, we are done with sizing these correctly. Now let's put them away before the sun fully sets. All right, let me grab the binder. Here it is. There haven't been any significant changes since you last saw it. There we go. Is it in frame? Sure. That's the best we're gonna get. To begin with, I might change up this order now that I have these because I want colors first and then black and white later. But for now, we can do that later. Given that the sun is imminently setting, let's go ahead and update this first. There you go, that's Hobie. So let me open this. This is so full, by the way. I am concerned. Well, what if... I forgot about the fact that this is a 3-ring binder, so we can't have just these punctures. We're gonna have to have more. Interesting. Well, that's not gonna work out. I'm gonna have to come back. I will see if there will be sunshine. I'll have to actually figure out where to put the holes so that I can use this. But I was really hoping that I could show you the finished product, but it's gonna look something like that. I'll be back. Let me cut to the update. Okay, it's actually a couple of days later. The light is still very similar because I'm filming this at about the same day. Same day? No, same time of the day as I did before, because it's close to end of the workday for me. And if you can believe, the DIY going wrong is not the worst thing that happened to me in the past couple of days. So I'm back to stress myself over with the DIY so that I can stop stressing out about my very real life problems at work. Anyway, I was not able to fully solve the problem that we had last time because unfortunately, apparently 6-hole punches are hard to find. So since we last saw each other, which is probably for you like a minute ago, for me has been 2 days, I have tried to purchase an actual 6-hole punch, which did not work out because the spacing on this is shit. And then I decided that the one that I did have last time would just have to work. So I kind of worked around with the same one and did manage to get extra holes into these. So we'll see how well it does, but whatever it is, it's just gonna have to do because I'm not getting these printed again and I'm not buying another hole punch. Not after the week I've had. So, all right, let's begin. I think let's start off with Hobie since we've already taken off the white film from his part of the paper. I think I also managed to nick Hobie at some point. You can't really see it, so I'm just gonna ignore it, but that's a thing that happened. How have you all been? I feel like I asked this question already in this video because like I said, you saw me like a minute ago, but just indulge me. My brain is fully not functioning right now, so we are just gonna operate on -0%. Hobie, I swear to God, if you refuse to fit, I am going to be so mad at you. So mad. There you go. Oh, I may need to make this hole a little bit bigger. Apparently, doing DIY means rolling with the punches, so we're just gonna do that. Do I dare put you on here? I don't want to put you on here. I don't want to damage you, so let me close you. See what I mean about things just being unnecessarily complicated? Like, what's the purpose? Okay, we need to make... Okay, I just made this hole bigger. Let's see if that will work, eh? Swear to God, I cannot take another fail this week, so we're just gonna finish this regardless of what happens. Get me? Sorry, that was my hair in the shot. There we go. Stop moving. Okay. Third time is the charm? Maybe? Hobie? There we go. That fits. That fits. The things I do for you, my man. The things I do for you. There we go. Doesn't he look great? He looks great. Nice. And then, nope, that's still Hobie. There's Jen. So, are you gonna have the same issue with you, my boy? I swear to God, I don't talk this weirdly normally, but given the circumstances, yeah, we're gonna have the same issue. I think all of them are gonna have the same issue. So I should... just do it for all of them. Did I do it? I somehow managed to puncture it at exactly the same spot. How am I doing this? When you want good aim, you don't have it. When you don't want it, you do. Which is bothersome. There we go. That should work. Now let's... Oh, did I do... No, this is correct. I thought I fucked it up. Good thing we're not monetizing this, because it definitely would not be monetizable. There we go. There's Jin. And then we have Namjoon, who I already know isn't gonna fit, so let me just work my magic. Oh, we've made really big ones. But that's fine. It just means he'll move around a little bit easier. There we go. Doesn't he look great? He looks great. If he doesn't look great, don't tell me. I do not want to know. I may actually have to Do I? No, he'll sit. He'll sit just fine. Jimin. I think I'm being slightly indiscriminate with this right now, which you'll just have to pardon me. Like I said, I've had a shit couple days, so can I be more careful? Yes. Will I be more careful? No. This is just how we're going through life now. Also, Jungkook went live today again. He's so sweet. I swear to God. And apparently it's not the last live, so I'm gonna be glued to that phone forever. Well, until Monday. Because then he can't be on the phone. What is he gonna do? He loves liking those stupid videos on TikTok. Maybe we'll see a surprise BAM account, POM account pop up that starts liking all the meme videos. And we are all just going to keep that secret, right? Right? You better agree or I'm coming after you. And then Tay, my man that went through a lot because I used his duplicate sheet as my test sheet. So that's looking a little rough. But it's fine. All's well that ends well, right? Right? I hope it ends well. Wow, this video must be such a weird one to watch. For anyone that joined me newly, first of all, why? Second of all, I'm usually not this spastic. It's just a Friday evening. And this is my idea of a party. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, wow, they were inconsistent with which side of this paper they printed on, by the way. I hope that isn't an issue, but we'll see. Alrighty. Jungkook, go into your rightful... Oh, there we go. And there we have it. It's done. Now let's do a flip through. Let's do the fun part. All right. So we look at the pretty photopholios and then we flip over and then we realize that I put it on the wrong part of the binder. Why? Why? We're all just going to pretend I did not do that, okay? Okay. All right. So, all right, no one saw that. We're looking at the pretty photopholios and then we flip over and then we see this. Isn't he so handsome and great? I love him. He's my second husband. And then we have Jin and the 7 tattoo. They can't see that clearly, but it's there. I also just think he'll appreciate the fact that I used a picture that's at the ocean, is blue, where he's looking very handsome. But I think he just will appreciate the nautical vibes of this picture, given, you know, his penchant for fishing. There we have it. These things are definitely moving around. I'm wearing my D-Day hoodie, by the way. I really needed Yoongi's strength today. So we are wearing the hoodie. Then we have Namjoon. How cute. Well, no, actually he's not cute here. He's hot. Sorry, that was my mistake. And then we will have none other than... Also, I just realized I'm gonna have to move these around because I did something that isn't being realized yet, but will be sometime soon. And then we have Jimin. I do wish I picked a picture where you could see his tattoo a little bit better, the Nevermind one, but we don't have to stick to this. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to do this better, and then we'll be right back here with me cursing. Until then, though, we'll just live with this. I think I do have this PC now. No, I don't have this one yet. I need to get it because I have big plans for that. That might not get to me for like 2 months, but I do have it kind of secured, so it should get to me. And then we have Yoongi, and then Tae. Look at this handsome man. Look at him. Oh, so good. And then, last but certainly not least, baby girl Jungkook. So there you have it. That was my DIY idea that I almost DIY. Nope, that's not how you spell that. That I almost DIED'd doing. There we go. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed me rambling forever. I hope you approve of the pictures that I've chosen. If you do not, let me know which ones you would have chosen, or I guess shut up because it's my binder. But yeah, I hope you're having a much better week than me, and I hope you have the best weekend. I'll try to get this video up tonight if possible, and I will see you all next time. I think I asked this question already, but if you watched until now, comment below which pictures of theirs you would have chosen to do this with chapter 2 pictures, just to make it fun. Okay, bye!